Welcome to the Instant Broadcast Network's Cast Profiles. I'm Allie Entwistle here with Max Tennyson. Max.
Hi, Allie. Great to be here.
Oh, great to have you, Max. Why don't you show us your profile? Your side profile. There we go. Oh, look at that. Looking good, looking right. All right, Max, why don't you tell us about how you got into improv?
Sure. Well, I would say that would start basically back in high school. I was hanging out with a small group of friends. I didn't have very many friends. I mostly we would hang out in sort of just in front of the library, which was sort of attached to our school, where we would sit around and play Dungeons and Dragons. Classic D&D stuff. I had this half-orc barbarian named Krog Spider Stomper. He was actually quite a character.
Okay.
He had a little gnome friend whose name was Wapatik, and together Wapatik created an entire house for him with his magic made of stone. And what he would do is my character was never happy with where the house was placed. So he was a level 20 half-orc barbarian.
Sure. So moving forward then with the you then moved to Vancouver and started doing conservatory with instant theater, and
That's right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, after 4 years of university, I picked up and I moved across the country to Vancouver, where I started doing improv here with instant theater. Much similar to how Krog Spider Stomper, he actually picked up his house and moved it across the continent because he wanted to live in the main city near the Tamurai Citadel, where it was sort of this big training grounds where he would spend a lot of his time. It was great. He and Wapatik had a lot of crazy adventures.
I bet.
You know, there's the in classic Dungeons and Dragons, there's the god of strength is named Cord, and he's also sort of the god of athleticism and sport in general. And so Krog, with his he had this great strength score, so he worshipped the god of strength. But at a certain point, he actually got as much strength as the statistics have for the god of strength. And so the two of them went and they he liked to play sports a lot as well. So he played bowling with Cord, and it was. Oh, let me tell you, I've got some stories about bowling with Cord.
It sounds like you do. Okay, and so what shows do you do with instant theater?
Yeah, I do a lot of shows with instant theater. There's, of course, Double Down with myself and Lyndon Maltstead Blair. We do we do these 10-minute little 10-minute scenes with different randomly paired groups, and then I do Random Encounter Table, which is a 40-minute improvised movie, and then there's what's the other one I do?
Outer Middle Zone.
And then there's Outer Middle Zone, where we sort of do 3 20-minute Twilight Zone episodes. It's very spooky, kind of kooky and out there. Kind of like a lot of the things that Wapatik would get up to, if I can get back to him again. So then there was the time that Wapatik and Krog ended up at the Transplanar Anti-Magic Endurance Society, which was once again run by the great and powerful Vivaldi Producer, Moldova Frankenstein, the great and powerful of legend. And so they entered this anti-magic chamber where they had to go through all these cool tests of physical might, and they had to, escape a burning building and all these neat things, but they couldn't use magic at all. And even Krog used a lot of magic, as his great axe was magic. Back to the Tamurai Citadel, Wapatik, he once entered himself, and again, this was sort of like an arena.
This has been the Instant Broadcast Network's Cast Profile. I'm your host, Allie Entwistle, and this has been my nightmare.